Good morning, everyone. Today is Friday, February 9th, I believe. Yep. And today we will cover the trades for YieldMax funds, TSLY, and CONY. This is another early edition, about 4:30 a.m. My voice is still kind of recovering, so I apologize for it being very annoying. I'm sure it's getting there. It's recovering. But anyway, let's get to it. I'm actually going to start with CONY. TSLY did not have trades, but it's still, of course, good to talk about, especially since it's Friday. But look at CONY. There was an unusual instance yesterday where we were using more contracts than what we had in available under the synthetic, and sure enough, they cleared that out. There was 155 extra contracts being sold for the weekly calls. So they decided to close 155 of them, which is the exact number, at 70 cents per share. And they chose to do that with the 136, which I believe was the highest strike. So problem solved on CONY. And we'll take a look at how this looks on the spreadsheet. Okay, so here is the synthetic 130. This is now the only synthetic remaining open on CONY. There's 23,365 contracts. And what a day, man. What a day for a coin. Coin is now at 132.55. We'll get into the numbers in a second. But it's over the strike, the synthetic strike, which is absolutely amazing. So if we closed out the synthetic today, we'd actually make 7.6 million. And to date, with this synthetic at least, we have made 12.2 million. So overall, this synthetic is doing very, very well. But again, this expires March 15th. A lot can happen, until then. And of course, they're not going to close it early unless they have a huge profit, that they want to take. Let's go on to the February tab. All right, so yesterday, coin went up by 8.59%. Can you believe that? I mean, yesterday's video, I was just kind of saying, like, we can afford for coin to blow up. And sure enough, the coin gods have answered, and coin has blown up. Coin went up 8.59%. And with a stock as volatile as coin, this can happen in either direction on any day. That is part of the risk. However, our contracts were perfectly set up to swallow this gain, to take the gain. Because as you can see, Cony has now digested 7.44% of that. A one-day gain like 8.59% in a covered call ETF, taking a 7.44% gain, this is a huge win. So anyone that bought the day before is a very happy camper, because look at the price they got, $18.82. It's now $20.22. So anyone who bought, I think the prior day was ex-dividend date. And I thought about buying 10 shares on ex-dividend date because obviously it was red. But then I looked and coin was actually up. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait. It'll probably drop the next day. Oh, my bad. Maybe I should have not waited. Because here we are now with an 8.59% gain with, honestly, last I looked, no reason of this slowing down, unfortunately. But we'll get into that as well. But what a day. What a day for Cony. No new trades, but we spoke of the closeout. So I had to split up the 136. This was, originally just one number. So I believe it was 650. So now we had to split it up into 155 and 495. So they closed out 155 contracts. They made 248 originally. They paid 70 cents to close out the 155. So, they had again, this was a mistake, but regardless, yes, they had to close out some early, but they did not lose money. It was an ending profit for that contract. So at the same time, I'm almost thinking they should have closed some of these other ones early, because it doesn't look like coin is slowing down, and these are going to be in danger of being in a negative. So I don't know. Maybe we'll have a turnaround today, but we'll see. We'll look at the pre-market in a second. All right, cash and treasuries overall went down 7,638. But if you look, we paid what, 10,850. So, take that out. We have some gains. So they probably had, a few more outstanding shares. Outstanding shares, 15,175,000. Total income's a debit. So again, not worth talking about too early in the month. All right, active contracts. Well, we have 1,000 contracts with a 132 strike. That's in the money, and that actually expires next week. That one is not in a good position. But there could be, coin had a massive jump. So, it could slow down today, next week. So this could be fixed. This strike could be, fine. But at the same time, it could be destroyed. Luckily, it's only 1,000 contracts. But for this Friday, which is today, 400 contracts, we have a 133 strike, 0.34% out of the money. Very much in danger. 10,310 contracts with a 134 strike, 1.09% out of the money. Very much in danger. 11,160 contracts with a 135 strike, 1.85% out of the money. Pretty much in danger. And then 495 contracts, which again is not a lot, but 136 strike, 2.6% out of the money. A little better position, but still could be in danger. 30-day IV, 79%, unreal. Look at that chart, not bad. I fixed the earnings date thanks to a commenter on my YouTube. It's February 15th, which is a Thursday, and it's all, it's still after hours though, which is next week, by the way. I think it's next Thursday. 2022 is the price of Cony. I'm showing potential gains. We could still gain 28 cents. So that's really amazing. My reaction was a little different. I had a flatline face, but you know what? Let's for once, let's be happy, because what a day, man. What a day. Coin went up and we were prepared for it. Unfortunately, today, I wish yesterday was Friday. It would have been like a perfect ending to the week. Unfortunately, we have one trading day left. So I'm not going to jump to conclusions and say it's going to be a green day, regardless of what I see in pre-market. But again, for now, I'll be happy. If we lose out on all of these strikes, yes, that will suck. That will absolutely suck. I would like for coin to stay flat today. That way we can close all of these out and make some money. And we'll look at the prices in a second and the holdings. But where we stand today, I'm okay with coin not moving. In fact, I hope coin doesn't move. Or it can go down a little. I'm okay with that too. So that's where I stand. All right, moving on. I mean, the payment, there's nothing really to talk about because synthetic income, short call income, out of debit, we're not really making money yet. So this tab is kind of useless till we get more into the month. Outstanding holdings. So the blue ones are still okay. We're still making money. 1,000 shares into next week. Look at that, man, 820. Again, there's a lot of time value still in that because it expires next week. So we have to focus on the blue ones for now. And these are getting close, right? We if you look at how much you made per share on each, right? That's on the February tab. You could see. So like the 190s, not the one. Oh my God, I'm talking about Tesle. So we made, anywhere from 192 up to 322, right? And these are like, you could see, okay, these are getting there. But if coin stays flat, these numbers will actually just go down with the time value. But if coin goes up, these numbers will go up, costing us more and more money to close them. So what is our break-even point for all of them? Here's the numbers, right? 137, 134, 137, 135. So realistically, 134 will take the lowest one. All right, we can go up $2. That's it. Can we do that? Can we do that, please? Coin gods, help. $2. That's it. Net asset value, $306 million, which is a $20.22 NAV. Trade price, $20.22. Perfect. Okay. So that's it. That's it for Cony. Now we can look at pre-market, which was up, so don't be scared. Get some water. Where is my water? Someone, you want to laugh. Someone in the comments said I should edit out the water when I drink my water. Yeah, I don't edit, just so you guys know, ever. Obviously, if I make a video and someone's screaming and yelling the whole time, I'll redo it. But I don't even know how to edit. So here we go. Oh my God, it's almost 5. There it is, 5%. Jeez. Ooh, again, it's pre-market, so let's not go crazy. Yikes. But yeah, man. Wow, coin is just. This is it, man. Coin is like, you can't hold it back. Congrats for those who got in when it was cheap. All right. So, coin, we may lose money on the weeklies. All right. But let's not overreact. It's again, it's pre-market. So let's talk about Tesle. No trades as mentioned. So they have 2 synthetics still. They have the 220 synthetic, 30,445 contracts. Tesla went up yesterday, but Tesla's still at 189.56, which is well below the 220 strike. We have some time now. We can recover and possibly create an income out of this. However, it's still pretty far. So right now it would cost us $88 million to close out this synthetic. So this synthetic, of course, it's not looking great, but it's not over yet. 185, we are looking fine. Tesla price again, 189. This strike, 185. So obviously we're looking at a profit of 6.4 million. Let's hope Tesla continues its slow rise. So how did Tesla do yesterday? Well, it didn't do what coin did, but it went up 1.06%. Okay, and Tesla pretty much captured all of it, 0.92%. So it's a very, very good day. We couldn't afford a jump like coin. If we had a jump like coin, we'd be screwed. Calls up above. Again, these are all still open. They're all expiring today. Today's Friday. And here's the break evens. You got anywhere from 195 down to 191. So typically I look at the lowest break even and I say, let's stay below that. Let's stay below 191. Is that possible? Well, Tesla is priced at 189, so yikes. All right, let's look at cash and treasuries. Cash and treasuries went up 8.7 million. Again, no trades, so it would make sense that we had more outstanding shares being purchased, which would add to the cash position. And of course, they could always add from cash to treasuries, which it looks like they did a little bit. Either that or it's interest earned. All right, so total outstanding shares, we're looking at 89,050,000. Total income, 18,000. But again, too early to talk about. So let's go to the active tab. What do we got going on today? Well, we're pretty much almost capped. We got 21,175 contracts with a 190 strike, 0.23% out of the money. That one is certainly in danger. This is why we said, our break even is like 191. So 20,820 contracts with a 192.50 strike. This is 1.55% out of the money. So that one's giving us a little more room. But again, they didn't go that far out of the money. They went 2 to 3% as always, and it's showing that it's not going to work if Tesla goes up. Luckily, Tesla is going up at a very slow rate. So we are making out so far. 30-day IV, 41%. We have the price is $8.75, and I'm showing we can gain another 8 cents. I know it's not much, but again, it's something. My reaction is I'm kind of grinding my teeth. Sorry for the voice, but again, one sec. I did not get cough drops yesterday, by the way. Maybe I'll get it today. I got to get gas, so on the way to work. Yeah, just grinding my teeth. Like, I'm happy, but I'm like, you know the feeling. So it's going to be a very interesting Friday for sure. Payment tab, again, irrelevant. Nothing to really talk about because it's too early. So let's talk about the holdings. So we got, again, what's expiring today. Well, all of them are expiring today. So, but we only have two strikes. We have 190 and 192.50. As of right now, we can make money on them. It's going to cost 70 cents and 157 to close them. Okay. What did we pay? I'm sorry, not what did we pay. What did we get paid? 190s, we pretty much got paid at anywhere from $1.09 to 208. The 192.50, $1.48 to 264. So if you look, the 190 would cost $1.57 to close, and the 192.50 cost 70 cents. If Tesla stays flat, then these numbers will just go down based on simple time value, right? They'll become less and less, almost worthless. And then if Tesla goes down, these numbers will go down even faster. However, if Tesla continues to go up, these will cost us money and we may lose out on the contract, which is very possible, certainly very possible. Net asset value is sitting at $779 million, which is an 876 NAV, and that's 875 trade price. So obviously it's a penny off, which again, who cares? So that's it for TSLY. We can look at the pre-market. Okay, that's okay. 0.39% up. I like when I see that. Went down a little, so that's good. All right, so pre-market a little better for Tesla than Coin. Coin's just like breaking out. It might break out. Like we might be already screwed, but it won't be the first time we lost out on our weekly calls. But I'm sure they'll learn from it and then start selling calls way out of the money like they used to next week. Now, let's talk about something real quick. I just wanted to mention the possibilities of these funds. If you look at the payment tab, right now we're in a credit position for February, right? Again, I know it's early, but look at like we're making money on the synthetic and we're making money on the short call income, right? So could you imagine if we go this entire month and we end up making money on both the synthetic and also the short call income? The payment for this, for that income would be absolutely amazing. It's very hard to win both because one is a bullish position, the other is a bearish position. So let's see how this could work out, right? All right, so these expire March 15th. So in reality, the synthetic, as far as February goes, it's, they may not close them out anyway. So it may just be making money. They'll make money when they add to the 220 because the 220 is greater than Tesla price. However, they're adding to the 185 because, that's closer to the stock price right now. But that will cost them money. So they'll eventually, turn this into a debit. But again, it can go either way. Like once they get closer to the 220, they may start adding to that as well. So long story short, if Tesla has a slow rise and eventually goes over the 220 by March 15th, we're going to be really in a really good position. Now, one sec, sorry. God, this is so annoying. And then as far as the weekly calls, we could win these. We could. We have a very good chance today to get out of this week. But the question is, what are they going to do going into next week? Are they going to scatter them a little more? I don't really, this was not a big scatter for them. They chose 2 strike prices, barely out of the money. So let's hope they do maybe 3 next week, a little more out of the money, because it clearly it looks like a breakout session on Tesla and Coin. Again, I'm not a chart guy. I have no idea what's going on. I'm just judging it based on my gut, my big fat gut. So that's what tells me, just be ready, right? Be ready. Hopefully they're ready. But yeah, it could be, it could go very well if they win on the synthetic and the weekly call income. I mean, last month, they had a perfect month on TSLY and CONY, and people were still disappointed with the payout. But part of the reason that we didn't get the full payout is because they lost so much on the synthetic. But if they don't lose on the synthetic, I'll even say if they don't even lose that much on the synthetic, and they win the weekly calls, then you'll see a very good payout. But these funds are just, they're really amazing tools. They are. If you think about it, look at what is involved. Like you think about, and this is just like a little piece. This is just me explaining. Imagine what these people go through. Granted, of course they get paid for it. And by the way, I hope they get bonuses when they win each contract. That would be pretty cool. Hint, hint, YieldMax. But, it's just an amazing concept, like absolutely amazing. And it's also could be dangerous, especially with this, we got this implied volatility on Tesla and Coin. It could go up, down, everywhere, right? But anyway, I'm just rambling at this point. But I just wanted to say how much I appreciate these funds. And yeah, I know I bitch about what they do, but that's what I do. I make videos. I can't hold it in. I can't be like, oh, what a great move. Bravo, when it's a bad move, right? You got to call it like you see it, or else what's the point, If I can't do that, I'm not going to do these videos. But anyway, as always, guys, this is not financial advice. Clearly, this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. This video is for fun and entertainment, so hopefully you guys were entertained. Again, I apologize for the voice. Hopefully it'll get better through this weekend. I'm actually probably going to do a commute video, so I'll do a short, we'll see, video on the way to work as I plug it into my car and I just yammer and yap and whatever. And I'll probably schedule this one for 6:30. That seems to be the going rate, the going time that people do appreciate it. And the premiere always helps it too. Some may think it's annoying, but I think it usually works out. Again, I gotta do the right thing for the channel at the same time too, right? But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I won't make you say a keyword today. I can't do it every day. But again, I appreciate you guys watching, and I hope everyone has a great day. I hope Tesla and Coin slow down, guys. All right, let's relax. Let's save some for next week. Let's slow it down, okay? That's all we're asking. Not much, all right? Do we need a tweet about Coin? Maybe. Does Bitcoin need to tank a little? Maybe. Anyway. But we're good. We're in the $20 range. We can't complain, man. It's really, really good. So I'm happy. I'm sure you're happy. Tesla, don't worry. TSLY will go up too. But it's just going to take a little more time. All right. I got to go. I think I hear the baby, but who knows? I'm out of here. Later.